Ah, la la. Oh, yeah. It's another one, right? It's another day. Another day again, and we're going to sit here one step closer to that goal. Understand? But, anyways, yeah, everybody has their own way of doing things. Well, let's get started, all right? What's up, guys? Welcome. Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money. And so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Kaspa Maxi mug. Everything, definitely everything tastes better with Kaspa. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, we look at market performance. I don't know. It's very funny to me every time I remember that. Right. Later, we look at price in details, and right after that, we look at our positions. Right. What are our investments? Are we buying Lambos yet? Yeah. It's very funny, man. It's funny. But anyways, let me set this right there. Anyways, it's something like when you start investing, some people don't do their homework. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Some people don't do their homework. Some people just like, oh, MMJ said this. They rush into it. Others like, oh, Crypto John, you know what? He says that. They rush into it. Oh, let's see, big boy, he has so many followers. He must be right. Let's do that. But again, it is something that you have to always look at. Don't chase green candles. I will say it again. Don't chase green candles. Don't do that. Don't do just because somebody say, oh, it's a good project, you go jump into it. Don't. Because that is how 99.9% of people lose money. That's how they do. I used to be in that case. I used to be there. I told you, I was in the ICO era. You remember when coins came out and say, if you join my group, I'm gonna give you those hits I hate ahead of time. Which again, it was an idea that if you knew how to use it, you make money out of it. And I did because like we will get the pre-sales, we will get when the project comes out before anybody else know about it. We will know. We will position ourselves in it. And one thing, as soon as the project goes live, you see the price start to go, sell, and get the hell out. There's a bunch of them. I can start naming them after one how they did. That was the pre-sale era. And then you see, oh yeah, meme coins came. You see people talking about, because Shiba Inu had that one time hit and miss. Everybody thought everything else would do the same. And there come the race. Okay, instead of sitting down and really look at a project, okay, I'm telling you, as time goes by, you will begin to mature. You will begin to know better. You will begin to do things way better than you are doing before. That is, if you really learn from your mistakes, like I did. I always use myself as an example, like I did. Now, when you start to do that, you start having conviction on these coins. I'm not talking about this moon boy fanatics attitude. No, I'm talking about real conviction. You grab a project, you look at it. This is what the team say they are going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, whatever they're going to do, from 7 to 11 or 7 to 16 things they're trying to do. You look at the project. Is it practical? Can they really do these things? Is it useful? You start thinking about those kind of stuff. Now, if we go to the projects that we are talking about in this my millionaire journey. Okay, we'll keep King Kaspa the last. Let's start with quant. Look at quant today. When I started investing in quant, okay, what problem are they trying to solve? Banking system, monetary system. Is it practical? Yes. Can they achieve it? Then you start looking at the infrastructure. They have the M-bridge, they have the overledger. What are the competitions? What's competing with quant on this? People say XRP, I'm going to look at XRP like, no, they can't. XLM, I go look at XLM, no, they don't. And then you go look at any other thing, like, and then you have other projects that also in the same what you call it, on the same era, on the same category as quant, but they don't have tokens. I'm like, okay, what if these projects are good? And then you start looking at it, those projects, they are working on the Swift system. Swift system, quant has the M-bridge. That's a major big green flag for me right there. So like, so quant being on cryptocurrencies, on the blockchain, which is better than traditional finance, that right there automatically quant wins. So yeah, I jumped into quant. Start looking at their partnership, start looking at what they're doing. It's like, oh, they said they are going to do the digital money, digital pound. Yeah. Go search the UK. Yeah, they're really doing this. So yeah, conviction right there. They're doing what they set out to do. It might not be as fast as you think, but yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. But I feel that my money is more secure on quant than a bunch of other stuff. Okay, so I was like, okay. So I start putting money there. We talk again. What? Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin. Everybody else talking like, oh yeah, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that. Jasmine, are they achieving what they said they was gonna do? Yes. They are integrating themselves into the Japanese economy. Yes. They are having the partners that even those partners, it's not just like you hear people say sometimes, oh, my project has partnered with my grandma. Oh, my project has partnered with Uncle Tommy. But where is the proof? They don't show you that proof. But Jasmine, Panasonic, LG, this guy, blah, blah, blah. Go look. They bring and they show you the proof. Even those projects, those partners themselves, they talk about it. They tell you, yeah, we've partnered with Jasmine. And that's something again. I say, yeah, it's happening. You see now, Jasmine, oh yeah, we about to get into the infrastructure about the payments on all that insurance, data collections and blah, blah. They come out with Junction. Yeah, Junction is working. Are they doing what they say they're going to do? Yeah. You know what? I'll park my money there. Cubic. Everybody else is talking about Cubic, about AI, right? AI, as you guys already know, I'm one of them because my Maxi Mug is an AI Maxi Mug. Everybody's doing that, right? So you start thinking about it. Cubic, AI. Now, it's a brand new project. Is it practical? Yeah. Why? Because almost everything lately is on AI. Automatic, you can't even write your own essay. AI can correct that for you. I wonder one day they're gonna come up with the way to wipe your ass with some kind of AI paper toilet or whatever. You you will see it. Okay. So is that useful? Yes, because the world needs artificial intelligence. Now, what if you can have an artificial intelligence based ecosystem? Is that practical? Yes, it could happen. So yeah, that's why I call it high risk, high reward. So I do my research on it, and you know what? I'm gonna put money I'm willing to lose in it. That goes. Now circle back to King Kaspa. You start by looking at the team. What really attracted me to Kaspa, okay, when it's like I was reading about it the first time, and come to find out that Jonathan was the original designer of Phemex. That was so like mind opening. Excuse me. Okay, that was just eye opening when I found out that Ethereum was not supposed to work the way it is working right now. Ethereum was designed on a DAG. That was like, wait a minute. So like out of that, everybody was so quick, try to, make money out of it, that he quit. He left the Ethereum team. You had the Charles, the Cardano guy, the shitcoin guy. You had the Vitalik. You had Jonathan, and there was somebody else in there. What's his name? The guy that designed Cubic. They were all in there playing on Ethereum, and it didn't work. So they separated ways. Well, as soon as they separated ways, Jonathan went to start working on BlockDAG on Kaspa, start working on it. Okay. And then the camp caught on fire, therefore they split again. Because if you look at Cardano and you look at Ethereum, they are almost the same thing. They are almost the same thing. Oh, the only difference is that Ethereum is more technically advanced, because it looks like the brains, when Jonathan left, the brains was Vitalik, and the and the Cardano guy was just a copy and paste whatever Vitalik did. And whatever. So anyways, that's not what we're talking about, because we all know what happened to that. So they ended up splitting. This guy went on form Cardano with the same technology. This guy went on Ethereum with the same technology, and this guy went to form IOTA with the same technology. Until years later, IOTA, instead of using the same consensus like Ethereum, they also used that DAG, the same DAG. So that DAG, I guess Jonathan was the only one who really knew how this thing worked, because we all know how IOTA ended. But anyways, circle back to what we're talking about. You start over here, start to think about it. Kaspa supposed to be money, right? Okay. Let's start first at speed. Is it fast? Right now, yeah, it's fast, even without the 10 blocks per second. When you go to the store, do you want to sit there on a line and swipe your card and we're waiting for another 35 seconds? Yeah, you are free to go. You don't want to do that. You want to swipe your card and instant confirmation and leave, right? That's it. And then you go again, start looking at the team. Are they really knowledgeable? And then you look at the resume for Jonathan. Wow. Okay, that's one thing that I know, that he knows his business, right? That goes in. And then you start looking at what is the possible ecosystem that could happen on Kaspa. What's the possible ecosystem? You start going like, oh, if they are this fast, and just the speed alone, meaning that they will be good in banking, they will be good in transactions, they will be good in that. And you're like, okay, now can I make money out of that? Definitely you can. Because just the speed alone, if you pair Kaspa with any other coin, the same thing that Solana did, because Solana, guys, Crashilandia has nothing other than they pair themselves to every coin that you want to use in the ecosystem or any transaction. They use the same principle that BNB did. You guys do remember BNB in Binance? If you want to trade on Binance some time ago, you had to convert in BNB and change to whatever coin that was on Binance. That is the same principle that Solana used. If you want to work on the Solana's ecosystem, you have to buy Solana and then swap it to whatever. Okay, and like I showed you guys yesterday, the money really came from stablecoins, which are used for transactions. Now, if you look at Kaspa, again, speed favors stablecoins, right? So I started looking at that, and I was like, okay. Now, what's the competition with Kaspa? Based on the technology, none. Kaspa has no competition. And I was like, oh, okay. Now, proof of work that solved the trilemma. The only coin that have tried to do this was Bitcoin, and it failed. So yeah, now let's process of elimination. You start taking away all these nonsense coins that are useless, and you come out to only two, Kaspa and Bitcoin. Which again, if you look at it, you go like, Bitcoin can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. Kaspa can do the same 5 things, but can also do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it can do more things than Bitcoin. Therefore, okay, you start sitting there and you're like, I think I have stumbled onto something. Therefore, you start putting your money into it. And then you start looking at the possible ecosystem. Like I mentioned, the KII, the KEF, all those things start to come together and be like, they come out with gigawatt. Look at gigawatt again. What's the problem? Can they solve? Okay? You start picking out all those informations. Now, when it comes to price, it won't bother you. Like, it's not bothering me, because I know that sooner than later, all these things are going to happen. Then price will follow. Sooner than later, the banking will realize, like, yeah, we need to go digital to solve a lot of these economic problems, which again, a lot of people think that recession is starting now. No. Go look at the history. Go look at everything that happened since 2021. That is when recession actually started, in 2021. That is when the economy started going to shit. Okay, so sooner than later, we will realize we need digital banking. We need this so that people stop printing money, blah, blah, blah. It will happen. Okay, and then Quant will play in. Sooner than later, whatever vision that Bitcoin had, okay, the peer-to-peer, money, is going to happen. But with Kaspa, sooner than later, we will realize that we need the DeFi that is fast, the DeFi that is instantly, instantly do what we want. I don't have to sit here like, okay, the bull run is at the peak. I'm trying to get my money out because I think I've made a lot of profits, but Solana is crashing. So you're sitting there biting your finger like, oh my God, what's happening? How do I get this going? You sit over there like grandma trying to teach her Uncle Tommy that, listen, if you just run up and down the stairs a couple of times, you're going to lose 50 pounds. And Uncle Tommy looking at her, he look upstairs, look at grandma, look at cheesecake, go, yeah, yeah, I ain't doing that. Instead of knowing that, listen, you can't lose weight in one day. Actually, if you keep doing what grandma is saying, Tommy, one step at a time, 1, 2, 3, and then come back there, 1, 2, 3, one step at a time. Don't even go all the full step at one day. Tommy, you only got to take 5 stairs and back again. It's going to take you time, but Uncle Tommy doesn't realize that, because Uncle Tommy is looking at his cheesecake being like, yeah, I don't think I can lose that weight. But if you realize, if you keep climbing up and down the stairs, okay, keep on climbing, it probably take you a month and you lose the 50 pounds, right? That's the same situation with people. Now, people see, I told you, like, go look at Mantra, for example. When Mantra came out, I knew about it. I knew about Mantra, but again, because I did my research, I looked at all the red flags and the green flags I could find, and I figured out that the red flags were more than the green flags. I stayed out of it. Some people like, yeah, it's pumping. So people started jumping in. What happened after that? There you go. See, the same thing. Meme coin comes out. Let's use our Trumpicius Magicius. When he knew that, yeah, people are going to FOMO in because of a meme coin. What happened? Open a meme coins. It ran a little bit. Everybody saw the green candles, start jumping in, and next thing you know, rug pull everybody. Rug pull everybody. Our good friend Crypto John, they give him a bag, he's hold a bag of turbo, and guess what? It start to, he start to promote it, coins start to go up, everybody start to jump on it, and he rug pull everybody. What people don't understand is that we have market makers on those kind of coins, proof of stake. We have those market makers, which they get paid to pump the markets. That's what they get paid for. Like the other guy, the mantra guy, he explained it exactly how it happened. When that clip I played you guys the other day, they will pump it as soon as price starts to go up. They see it, everybody and their grandmama start to jump in. Maybe they have some unlocks coming, maybe they have some pre-sales coming, and all that stuff. Everybody that grandmama start to jump in, guess what they do? They close, they sell. Close shop, and you get left holding the hot potato. Therefore, the good thing is, do your research, have conviction on a coin. Ask yourself, is it practicable? I mean, can it happen? Whenever they're asking you what they're telling you is going to do, can they really do this? They can't, because like you're gonna see example. There are some people that will tell you they have a yield farm. You can farm this coin at 125% yield. Really? Where's the money gonna come to pay everybody farming it at 125%? You have to ask yourself those kind of questions. Can they really pay out? If you're smart, yeah, maybe you can get in and get out. But we know that sometimes it's human psychology. You get into a project, you've made a lot of money, but you see those green candles keep going. You're like, yeah, I'm going to stay, and that's when the rug pull you. Okay, that's when the rug pull you, because like, yeah, some people are sitting on pre-sale coins, some people are sitting on VC coins and all that stuff, and they're gonna rug pull you. That's one thing that I am very, very comfortable. I am very confident. I stand tall when I say Kaspa is the one. When I stand tall, because you look at a Kaspa, you look at everything it brings to the table, you will make you a lot of money. Both the short term and the long term. And the short term, look at now. I told you 90 days. It's less than 90 days now. Look at the M2 money. And what has happened ever since I told you that? Kaspa has gone from 5 cents to 10 cents. And this is just the start. Okay? This is just the start. Because again, 10 blocks per second, less than almost a week away. Ecosystem gonna kick on. TVL start getting locked in. Stablecoin trading and all that stuff. You are going to see Kaspa run. This short term. Okay? It's gonna run. You're gonna make you a lot of money. Long term, look at the other camps. Like I told you, I was probably the only one who was talking about it. Like once smart contracts go live, Ethereum has the day's number. And the biggest in the market right now is Ethereum. Because I don't look at Crashilandia, I don't look at shitcoin, so what you call it, Cardano, or anything else. Just compare the takes and you will see. And everybody, we're no longer in 2010. Right now, everybody and their grandmama knows, like, listen, here, this is what I want, this is how blockchain should do, this is what should happen, and this is what should not happen. So all those flaws of Crashilandia and shitcoin Cardano, they have started to show. Okay? Now, I'm telling you, if Ethereum is feeling the heat, Crashilandia is not safe. Cardano is not safe. It's going to, well, I guess, like I said, I guess you have to let people hit that brick wall first before they realize, like, oh shit, I fucked up. Understand? Hopefully, you are not those people. Do not chase green candles. Chase coins with fundamentals. Coins that are really going to give you that money. Like I said, generational wealth. Right now, Kaspa is sitting at a $2 billion market cap. Sometime down the line, that thing is going to be sitting at $2, $3, $4 trillion market cap. If you are holding 10,000 Kaspa by then, well, well, and how does it start? Right now. Stop chasing those green candles. Buy these things that are going to make you money. Those are the, well, anyways, I feel like I'm just repeating myself over and over. One day will come when you will sit here and you will be like, yeah, that guy was right. You will see it's about to happen. This thing is going to end up between two people, Bitcoin and Kaspa. And when people begin to realize that Kaspa is the same thing as Bitcoin, but with more capabilities, yeah, shit is gonna hit the fan. You will see. Anyways, guys, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market, see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. Okay, just like I told you yesterday, the 23rd, we was gonna see things, right? And as you guys can see, yeah, that's exactly what happened, right? So. Yeah, look at it right now. Everybody and their grandmama, they're still going like, oh, they don't know what to do or what's going to happen and this and that, right? So anyways, let's check first King Kaspa, KAS, right here. Okay, what do we have? For the past hour. Oh man, I love this coin, man. I love this coin. Look at those numbers. I am very happy when I see these coins, these numbers. For the past hour, we are up 0.8%, 3.4% up on the day, 26.9% up on the week, 25% up on the month, and 24.4% down in the year, sitting at a market cap of $2.54 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $89.82 million. See, I told you, daily reset, weekly reset, monthly reset, right? It is moving, it's running, right? Anyways, volume, yeah, it's time to pick up too, but let's wait a little longer. Let's try now, go to QNT, the banking coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. Bam, I told you, right? I told you, when Bitcoin moves, you're about to see. So 0.9% up the last hour, 4% up on the day, 12.3% up on the week, 5.5% down the month, and 32.5% down the year. See, I told you pay attention to that number. See that? It has started to go down too, right? Sitting at the market cap of $1.07 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $27.5 million. Again, that volume still low. So yeah, guys, still pay attention. That means there's the sellers are running out of steam. This thing is starting to take off. Anyways, let's go look at Jasmine. JAS, the Japanese Bitcoin. You guys already know why I call it that. For the past hour, 1.7% up, 1% down on the day, 22.7% up on the week, 31.4% up on the month, and 18.4% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $800.51 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $82.73 million. You guys already know the volume again is still low. When Jasmine moves, yeah, we usually have like $1 million. That's what we usually have. But anyways, yeah, this volume, yeah, is decent, but not that high yet. Okay, then we look at Cubic. We have here high risk, high reward, 2.4% up the last hour, 0.4% down the day, 28.9% over the week, 27.5% up on the month, and 70.8% down the year, sitting at the market cap of $179.22 million market cap and 24 hours volume of $5.9 million. Compared to this, I think Cubic is doing pretty good. And again, it's still below $200 market cap. This is still basically free. Free of charge, okay? Anyways, now let's go look at Bitcoin. Like I told you guys, I'm going to be looking at it because we're in the last leg, right? Looking at Bitcoin, what do we have? Laying flat the last hour, 0.3%. Oh, excuse me. Let me see this. Okay, 0.4% up on the day, 10.2% up on the week, 5.6% up on the month, and 40.3% up on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.85 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $33.22 billion. Again, that volume, yeah, it's still low. So yeah, I would say let's wait a little bit more because it looks like Bitcoin is already starting to take off again. When the volume is this low, it means like sellers are running out of steam. I told you guys yesterday, let me go back here. We were going to have some price action on the 23rd. Like I've been seeing, like I told you guys way before that, like pay attention for the 23rd. We're going to have that sideways slice down or something like that. Now it's about to start taking off again. Now, well, let's wait. Let's wait and see. I'm not a day trader. If I was, yeah, I would have been trading that. But yeah, I'm not a day trader. I'm a long-term trader. Anyways, now let's go right quick look at prices in details. Where is our trading view? And let's check this out right here. And we have this. The same as yesterday. I'm telling you, the market is not rational yet. Look at Bitcoin, look at DXY. They're all going in the same direction. That is not good. I mean, like you're probably gonna still have this sideways, little up, little down, sideways. People are still indecisive. That's why you're looking at this. Okay, we have our Trumpicius yesterday talking about they're gonna be good to China. But yeah, everything is playing out. The trade wars, we're going to have an end. But the 90 days the 90 days pause that he gave is almost let's say we're almost eating up 30 days already. So let's watch and see. If you go to the here, let's go first look at King Kaspa. And again, just like I told you guys, right? Just like I told you guys. You see, we were forming. Let me bring out my arrow right quick. Bring my arrow out. I told you the 23rd, like you guys see the purple line, right? When we see here sideways, we form this resistance. Now Kaspa broke above it. The only thing I don't like is like we are going straight up. It would be nice if it can come back down and retest it and keep on going, but so far it's not doing that. That is something that I'm not comfortable with. But anyways, well, let's see. Maybe it's gonna go straight up to the target and then come back down a little bit, using the ribbon as support, just like I told you guys yesterday. See, went up, came back, used the ribbon as support, and up we went. The only another thing I'm seeing is that the moving average is still way down here. Maybe you're gonna have this sideways, go up a little bit, go sideways until this catches up a little bit. Okay, so Kaspa, yeah, those of you who were doubting, and I kept telling you, Kaspa is gonna make you money. Anyways, you can tell me now if I was right or not. Look at it on the 4-hourly. You see, let me zoom it out a little bit and go this way. Yeah, see the breakout is already started. We are now breaking above that resistance. Again, I'm still not comfortable because the ribbon's still down there on the 4-hourly. Maybe it would be a good thing if the ribbon could catch up first before, you know, price keep on running. Like I said, I don't use rocket science when I trade. Simple things: moving average, moving ribbon. You have MACD, you have RSI. You can also add some Bollinger Bands if you want to, and add people's sentiments. Right now, everybody is longing. That's why you should be very careful with this moment. Everybody's longing. So any day now, the market could reverse and, you know, take all that liquidity from everybody. I will show you my Bitcoin chart right quick. But as you can see right now, we are playing exactly like I told you. It's a bull flag, and the bull flag is breaking out as we speak. So the target of that should be, let me go on the daily. Nah, you can see it right there. Let me try weekly. Let me see. Weekly. Okay, weekly is better. The target for this breakout you're looking at should be at, bring on my arrow, right there, which will be at that 12.3, 12.4 cents. Okay, that's what we're looking at. And the good thing about this is that it will be above the moving ribbon on the weekly, which, again, if you look on the weekly, look at the ribbon, has started to curve, right? This is pretty good. So it has started to happen. So yeah, I think we're gonna have us a breather, okay? Because if you look on the 4 hours, 1 hour and 4 hour MACD, they are very overbought. So you be careful with that, because like we're still in this after trade. Okay, if you're gonna trade this, please make sure that you scale up your trade. That way you don't get caught holding that holding a hot knife. Understand? Anyways, right now let's go right quick. We're gonna look at Quant. Although, look, like I told you guys, for me, I sleep good at night. I don't care about what the market is doing, because like I know I hold the right coins. For Quant, this is exactly like we talked about. Okay, right in the ribbon, right? It is going up. And you guys remember I was telling you guys, everybody else was calling for $40. It's not going to happen, because Bitcoin, once we go above that 90,000 and close a daily candle above it, yeah. yeah, we're going to see it. As you guys can see, Quant is also reacting to it, just like we talked about. If you look at it on the 4 hourly, let's see what we can see there. Just like I told you, price always get attracted to the moving average, right? To the moving average. And you guys can see ribbon turned green, like I was saying, went up, moving average come back, retest. Now look at that, bouncing on the moving average and the moving ribbon, and price is going just like I told you. Once Bitcoin starts to move, the coins we are trading, they are going to also move. If you look at it on the daily, look here on the daily, see exactly like we said, right? Look at the daily, ribbon curving upwards, price breaking above the ribbon. Like I said, target for this is right there, that 85, 86, trying to catch up with the moving average. Next resistance, 88, 89, and then you have that 100, 105 price targets. Again, everything is playing according to what we do. See what we talked about, right? So if you look at Jasmine, although for me, again, there's no point me looking at Jasmine, but for formalities, we're going to do that because we already know Bitcoin moving, Jasmine is going to move too, right? So if you look at Jasmine, bam, right there. This is the 1 hourly. What did we say yesterday? We broke that resistance. Hold on, let me go and extend this line on my computer so that you guys can see it. Give me a second. Okay, there you go. You can see the white line now is much more clearer, right? So if you look at it, see, we went above that resistance. Now, now Jasmine is running towards the target, like we said. So this thing is going to go. Okay, like again, everybody else who's waiting for price confirmation, I would say, yeah, you can keep on waiting until you get to that 2.3 cents. But if you consider all things said, I was telling you about this at that 1.2, 1.3 cents, like Jasmine's not going lower, right? As you guys can see, it has also played out normally. See, on the 4 hourly, it came down, bounced on the moving ribbon, and kept on going. Although for me, I would have loved it to go back and bounce on that white line to really confirm it. But anyways, it is going. It bounced on the ribbon, right? If you look at it on the daily, look at the daily right quick, you guys can see that the target is way above 2.3 cents. That's psychological resistance. Okay, once we break it and close a daily candle above it, yeah, we'll be looking at 4.5 cents. So you guys can see, look at the ribbon again. Let me zoom it out for you. See the ribbon still squeezing, still pointing upwards, and all this price action that has happened, it has not even turned green yet. Imagine by the time this ribbon turns green, this thing is going. Oh man, I am so excited, guys. I am very excited right now because this thing is about to make me money. I don't know about you, but it's about to make me money. All right, now let's go look at Bitcoin again. We're in the last leg. We're in round 5, right? So we may as well keep an eye on Bitcoin. If you look at Bitcoin, you look here, just like we talked about. See, the 23rd came, we hit the targets, we are now going sideways. And if you look at the ribbon is showing like, yeah, Bitcoin is about to take off again. It looks like all this correction is about to be over and it's about to take off again. If you look at it on the 4 hourly, let's look 4 hours right quick, right there. See, 4 hourly, you can, if you want, you can draw, let me do it. You can draw a resistance line. Okay, you can draw a resistance line right there. And you see, yeah, we have a resistance right there. It's not perfect because I'm using my phone. So, but anyways, you can see we have a resistance right there. And you can also see that if you put another one right from the breakout point till there, let's see, by the time it breaks out, come on, by the time we break out, let's clone this, take it, put it on top of it. Now let's see what's the potential target. It's not perfect again because I'm using my phone and it's not that easy. Anyways, if you go on the daily, let's see the potential target. Now I can see it. Let's go on the weekly. On the potential, $102,000. That is the potential target. And you guys remember, I told you, okay? If we close daily candle above that $90,000, we will be looking at that 102. It's not the first time I've told you guys about this, right? It's not the first time. If you've been following my channel, you know I've talked about it a lot. See, here's a target. 102. Almost 103. So, yeah, it is playing out according to plan. And you guys can see I have also another line right here. Okay? You have, let me take this one out. You have another line right there. Monday, May the 5th. So also start looking for, look at May the 5th. We're going to have some good price action too. So, but anyway, right now we are going to run up there until we hit that May the 5th, and then we start. Man, I love when things happen. So those of you who say I don't like giving you signals, yeah, I give them to you for free. You know, I don't charge you for it. I don't have a VIP or Telegram or none of that. We are all trying to be millionaires here. We are all trying to make money. So when I show you my charts, yeah, it's up to you if you want to copy, if you want to follow them or whatever. That's up to you. Okay? Again, everybody's so wrong. They are still waiting for Bitcoin to go up and then money start trickling down. You know, it's not happening. Look at yourself. Just look at the evidence. Bitcoin is pumping. All coins are pumping, but not everything. Utility coins, that is where your money is. Utility. And you can look at the Margex Trumpicius strategic shit coins. You can look at them. Yeah, they're going to make money because he's going to try to pump them. I told you guys so many times. They helped him get in the White House. He's going to help. Either with one tweet or whatever he's going to do. But he's going to help them. So those are also opportunities for the short term. But my question is, how are those coins going to perform when Kaspa get those smart contracts? For me, yeah, the red flags on those outweighs the green flags. So the risk for me is too high for me to deal with those. But I will short the living Jesus out of those coins when the time comes, and you guys are going to see. Anyways, yeah, let's go right quick. Let's look at my positions. Let's see how good we've been doing. But again, guys, I won't get tired of saying it. I don't condone leverage trading. Don't do that if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, so I would advise you, not a financial advisor, but I would advise you to stick to spot. Okay, stick on spot. Don't follow the temptation, because if you don't know what you're doing, you are going to end up in wreck city for sure. And you guys already know me. I would rather miss an entry before I lose money. That's me. I don't know about you, because I know as long as I still have the money, I can always find an entry. But if you lose the money, you don't have that opportunity anymore. So please do practice first. There's nobody that can teach you how to trade. Trust me, I tried. I read the books, I saw videos, and I tried to do what they are doing. No way. Until I started practicing. When I practiced, that's when I even learned. When I started learning how this thing works. Okay, so please, down below we do have Bydfi, which I recommend. It's very, very beginner friendly. We have Phemex, we have Margex, and we also have Wix Exchange. Sign up, meet their deposit requirements, and they're going to give you free money. Bydfi right now is giving up to, I think it's $8,000-9,000 for free. Phemex, they have other ways you have to follow. Wix Exchange, they're even giving out a Ferrari. You know, if you join, you meet their deposit requirements, you are in the list of those who can potentially win a Ferrari. That's what they're doing right now. But anyways, yeah, let's go look at my Bydfi first. You guys know on Bydfi, I'm trading King Kaspa, and I'm also trading Quant. My overall today, you see, I was sitting at what, 8,000 something yesterday, 8,100. What do you see today? My overall today is sitting at 9,100, almost 9,200. It has started. I told you, I will show you these accounts in 6 figures. I will show you, okay? But anyways, if you go to my contracts, you will see here, wow, Kaspa is almost 10 cents. If you see here, I trade at 50x. You can pause the videos and look at my numbers if you want to. See, my Kaspa, I am still down 46%, which is 4,100, right? You guys do remember when this thing was down almost 80-90%, and I kept telling you, I know what I am doing. Looking at my Quant, I am still down 44%, which is also 4,600. Again, a couple of days ago, this thing was down almost 70%, and I told you, don't say I didn't. I will show you this account in 6 figures, and you will see. You will see. I trade at 50x. When the market moves up a little, my positions explode. The same way when the market goes down. But anyways, now let's go look at the Phemex right quick. On Phemex, you guys know I am trading King Kaspa, And I am also trading the Japanese Bitcoin, which is just me. Okay, let me sign in. Come on. Okay, wow. You guys remember this position was that almost $3,000, no more than a week and a half ago. And I told you, right? Look at it today. My overall, I'm almost at $10,000. We are sitting right now at 9,700, right? As you guys can see. So yeah, if you go look at my contracts, you see here, okay? Oh my Jasmine, yeah, look at that. I'm still down 65%. Not long ago, it was down 95%. And a lot of people were calling for Rex City. And I told you it's not happening, right? I'm still down 65%, which is 7,200. Look at my Kaspa. Kaspa, that was down almost 70%. Now I am up 23%, which is $1,000. Again, you can pause it and you can look. I am trading at 50x. 50x, that's what I'm comfortable at. I will show you again, just like Bydfi, you will see this account in 6 figures. You can pause it and you can look at it if that's what you're interested in doing. Now, let's go last but not the least, Wix exchange. See my Wix, I'm trading King Kaspa and Cubic. High risk, high reward, right? What do we have now? We have 3,900, almost $4,000. I told you, there was a time this account was down $200 or close to 300, and everybody was laughing, calling Rex City. And I told you, I know what I'm doing. That's the benefit. That's the good thing about practicing and being, calm about what you're doing. I practice and I know. I told you, I will show you this account in 6 figures, and you will see. If you look at my contracts, just like any other account of mine, I trade at 50x. Okay, you guys can see it. I trade at 50x, Cubic 50x, Kaspa 50x, all of them. Looking at my Cubic, I am still down 3%. Wow. Wow. This thing was down 75%. Look at that. I am still down 3%, which is $60. I'm almost breaking even, right? Now, look at this. Kaspa, I am up 52%, which is $600. I told you. You can pause it if you want to. You will see I am trading at 50x in all my positions. All my 3 exchanges, they are all at 50x. So, yeah. You see, that's because I'm not chasing green candles. I'm not chasing pumps. I know what I hold. I researched it. I did my homework on it. All of them. So yeah, I don't chase green candles. All I have to do right now is sit and watch. I'm looking at the money tree, M2 money supply. I'm looking at MACDs, RSI, looking at people's sentiments, what's going on, and just relax, because in less than 90 days, let's see what these positions are going to look like. If the M2 keeps going up, then yeah, we'll keep them open. If the M2 doesn't and it shows bearish signs, yeah, time to get out and close shop, right? But one thing for sure is that I'm not chasing green candles, because if you do that, guys, you are going to lose a lot of money. You don't think alt season is here, right? you don't think alt season is here, right? Yeah, well, I will let you decide for yourself if we're in alt season or not. Okay, anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to like and comment. I am very interested in knowing what you think about everything we talked about today. And also don't forget to share so that other millionaire minded attitude people like you and yours truly, we can see these videos and the family can grow. You never know what you're going to learn from a stranger, right? And that being said, right, until I see you in my next one, please, don't go chasing green candles. Bye-bye.